Since you guys liked part 1 so much, here is part 2 of the top 10 celebrities that you didn't know are in open marriages. And after doing both of these lists, a lot more celebrities than I thought have admitted to being in open marriages or are rumored to have been in one at one point or another. So get ready for another juicy list. Hey, what's up, IOers? It's Mackenzie here, back at it again to spill some tea on celebrity relationships. But before I get into it, make sure to subscribe down below to never miss another upload from us. Starting out with number 10, we have Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. So Goldie Hawn has been no stranger to talking about the fact that she prefers open relationships, saying in an interview with People, quote, "Monogamy is a very tough order." She said, "You're in the prime of your life. You're attracted to other people. Potentially, you have fantasies about that. It really runs the risk, if you will, if you're not aware that you could maybe screw up a really good thing by doing that." Her ex-partner, Bill Hudson, and the father of Kate Hudson, also opened up about the fact that him and Goldie had been in an open relationship in their time together, saying in his book called Two Versions: The Other Side of Fame and Family that Goldie refused to be in anything but an open marriage with him. In the book, Bill Hudson says that Hawn had affairs with Warren Beatty and French actor Yves Reiner while they were married, and details the time that Goldie brought her Swedish lover to the US as well. So that book is sounding pretty juicy to me. Then in at number 9, Tilda Swinton and John Byrne. So Tilda was in a long-term relationship with John Byrne and even had 2 children with him, but the couple decided to separate. And while they were still living together but separated, Tilda started dating Sandro Hart, and they are still together to this day. Because the 3 people were living in the same house for many months during this transitional period, many were led to believe that the couple had been in an open relationship, as nobody was quite sure when Tilda and John Byrne actually separated. Tilda spoke on the rumor saying, quote, "There are some myths," she told the Daily Mail, "of living with 2 men. The reality is so much more boring, fun and good, but so much more boring. People like to believe all sorts of magical ideas." She added, quote, "It's not something I try to promote as a radical lifestyle choice, but it's a situation I find very healthy. I can maintain my life with my children and their father and spend time with the man I've become very fond of. I'm very fortunate there has been a lot of understanding by the men." So this quote does not lead me to believe that it was an open relationship, but the rumors still swirl, so I thought I'd include it anyways. In at number 8, Pink and Carey Hart. So Pink and Carey Hart's relationship has had a lot of ups and downs over the years, as they went together for close to 20 years. And Pink has been very open about their struggles with the media as well. But something that's more of a rumor with the couple never actually confirming is that the couple had somewhat of an open door policy in the early days of their relationship, where they could date other people, but the 2 of them agreed that they did not want to know about each other's flings. But after a change of heart, the couple separated for 2 years, but didn't end up getting divorced. Apparently, the nail in the coffin was when Carey Hart was seen out with a mysterious blonde woman, and Pink did not like that. But it seems like they had been able to work it out, and even though there were ups and downs in their relationship, the couple still seems happy together today. Up at number 7, Tom Ford and Richard Buckley. So Tom Ford and Richard Buckley have been married since 2014, but the couple has admitted to being in an open relationship while they had been together, with Tom Ford saying in an interview with Arena, quote, "I think that monogamy is artificial. I do not think it's something that comes naturally to us." Then he quickly changed the topic of the interview, saying to the reporter, quote, he was gonna be in so much, we assume meaning with his husband, for talking openly about it. In at number 6, Maria Bello and Clare Munn. So Maria Bello is someone that is also very open about her preference for open relationships. She told Esquire back in 2006 that she finds it nonsensical, further explaining, quote, "I suppose I understand the idea of a lifelong helpmate and friend, but when you have to say sexually monogamous to one person, I think it's usually a big fat lie." Bello then spoke about it again in a piece she did for the New York Times, saying, quote, "My feelings about attachment and partnership have always been that they are fluid and evolving." She continued, quote, "Whomever I love, however I love them, whether they sleep in my bed or not, or whether I do homework with them or share a child with them, love is love." So it's great to see that she knows what she wants and her partners want that lifestyle as well. Halfway through at number 5, T-Pain and Amber Najm. So this T-Pain one is a little up in the air. He once said in a past interview, quote, "Me and my wife just sleep with other girls together. It's not like we can just go off and have relationships with other people. People were assuming we got married for nothing." So after he made comments like that one back in the day, people started adding the couple to lists of couples in open relationships, and everyone started to say that they were swingers. But T-Pain decided to address this last year in an interview with People, where when addressing if the couple was in an open relationship, he said, quote, "It's definitely not that. Not at all, not even close. I wouldn't even want to do that with a girlfriend, nonetheless my wife." So it seems like the jury's kind of out on this one, or he could just be kind of meaning to say that him and his wife sleep with other women, but they're not not ever in relationships with other people, making both comments somewhat true. Let me know what you guys make of this one below. And at number 4, Shirley MacLaine and Steve Parker. Shirley MacLaine is another star who is very open about the fact that she had an open relationship with her husband, Steve Parker. In her 2011 memoir called I'm All Over, she said, quote, "My husband and I had a liberal arrangement when it came to each other's lovers. We were friends. We stayed married so that we wouldn't be tempted to marry again." Then years later in an interview with People, she spoke on her relationship again, saying, quote, "No one understood it, but we did. He lived in Japan basically, I lived in America working, and this and that. We'd meet up, always great friends, and traveled sometimes together." Adding that they stayed friends the whole time, but was just very open about everything that they did with other people. Then up at number 3, Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel. So this one is very interesting. Basically, when the couple first started seeing each other, neither of them wanted to be tied down. But as time went on, Jessica wanted their relationship to be more serious, but Justin still didn't want this, and he said that their relationship needed to be open for them to continue to be together. And apparently Jessica wasn't happy with this, but she loved Justin and did see a long-term future with him, so she put up with being in an open relationship until they got pregnant and decided to get married. So if this one's true, it looks like Jessica stuck it out to get her man, and I'm happy it worked out for them. And at number 2, Beyonce and Jay Z. So Beyonce and Jay Z are one of the longest lasting relationships in all of Hollywood, but as we know, there have been a lot of ups and downs along the way. And there have also been rumors through the years that the reason they have been able to stay together is because they would allegedly participate in threesomes with other women. Also, there had been rumors in the past of Jay Z cheating with Rihanna as well as Rita Ora at one point. However, since we know that Beyonce was torn up by Jay Z's cheating as she revealed in her Lemonade album, this might not be true, as if they were open, then she wouldn't really have ground to be mad at him for cheating. But maybe she was just mad he was carrying on relationships with other women and not just sleeping with them. Who knows? If you know more about this one, please let me know down below. And finally, at number 1, Chris Martin and Gwyneth Paltrow. When Chris Martin and Gwyneth Paltrow separated, the public was shocked. But apparently their close friends and family saw it coming, as their open relationship had been on the rocks for quite some time. A close friend of theirs told People, quote, "They had been on and off for many years. The marriage was falling apart." Another source told Access Hollywood more about their open relationship, saying, quote, "If Chris was playing around, Gwyneth didn't care. She's never really been jealous or territorial. Her philosophy is, we're both adults, we make our own choices." And it seemed to be that way, as both of them were tied to various other people throughout their relationship. But unfortunately, it didn't end up lasting, and they got divorced in 2016. Okay guys, so that's all from me on this story. Let me know your thoughts below on all of this, and give your theories as to why some of these couples did not work out, but some did. But of course, before I go, I'm gonna shout out some comments from part 1 of the series. So Taylor Renee said, "I can respect their choices, but I don't agree and can't do it myself." Agreed, open relationships definitely aren't my cup of tea. I think I'm just way too jealous of a person. Like, I couldn't let my man be with anyone else. I'm that kind of gal, but I can definitely respect if they know that that's the way they want to live their lives and their partners are happy with it. Obviously, no problem there. Then Jamaican Panda said, "I don't like how they portray normal relationships and marriages as being boring or immature." And I definitely agree with this one. Just because it doesn't work for them doesn't mean that monogamy doesn't work for other people. Then lastly, Violetta said, "The Megan Fox one is just crazy to me." And honestly, that could be the reason why her and Brian Austin Green just actually split up. And now she's with Machine Gun Kelly apparently, so yeah, that could be a big reason. Okay guys, so that's all from me. Thank you so much for those comments. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to subscribe down below to never miss an upload from us. Thanks again for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one.